Your pampered pup is hiding a secret from their wild past right under your nose. This isn't just quirky behavior. It's a direct link to wolf ancestors who had to secure every surplus calorie against ruthless rivals. They were fighting for survival. Your dog is fighting for something, but your dog doesn't know what. Your dog doesn't know why they're hiding toys like their life depends on it, but their nervous system does. If this surprised you, subscribe. We drop dog psychology every week. This isn't psychology, this is neurology. Your dog's brain is still running a survival algorithm written 10,000 years ago. Resource scarcity still dictates how your dog thinks about toys, food, and anything they consider valuable. The wolf inside your dog, the one that had to hoard to survive, is still making decisions in your living room. Your dog doesn't understand why they need to hide toys. Your dog doesn't know their bowl appears every morning. Your dog's nervous system just knows. Resources are unpredictable. Hide them, control them, protect them. Researchers have been studying this for decades, and what they've discovered is that toy hiding isn't random, it's calculated, it's strategic. Once you understand how resource scarcity still dictates your dog's brain, everything your dog does makes sense. If you search, "Why do dogs hide toys?" you'll get 100 articles saying your dog is storing food for later, like their ancestors. And that's based on a real idea. Dogs evolved from wolves, and wolves do cache food. They bury kills to come back to later. But that's only half the story, because research shows something more complex is happening. Dogs don't just hide toys because they're practicing an ancient survival behavior. They hide toys because they're managing anxiety about scarcity. The difference matters. A wolf caches food because food is genuinely scarce. They might not eat again for days. A pet dog hides toys in a house where food arrives in a bowl every morning. The toy hiding isn't about logistics, it's about emotion. Researchers at universities across the world have tested this, and the results keep showing the same thing. Toy hiding is driven by what scientists call resource anxiety. Dogs with secure access to resources hide toys less. Dogs with uncertain access hide toys more. It's not about what they need. It's about what they fear losing. And that distinction reveals something profound about what your dog's toy hiding actually means. Your dog's ancestors faced a reality you can barely imagine. Starvation was always possible. Wolves hunt, they kill, they eat, and then they might not eat for weeks. In that world, finding food meant survival. And hiding food meant you could survive the lean times. So wolves evolved a behavior, cache. When they made a kill, they wouldn't eat it all at once. They'd bury parts of it, hide it in multiple locations. Create an insurance policy against hunger. This behavior is so ancient, so hardwired, that it still exists in your dog. Even though your dog has never been hungry, researchers at the University of Bristol studied this in domestic dogs. They wanted to understand whether the caching behavior was purely learned, something dogs do because they learned it from their owners, or something deeper. Dogs who had never buried anything, who had never seen other dogs bury anything, still showed caching behaviors when given access to toys. They dug at the ground, they moved toys to corners, they covered things with blankets. These weren't learned behaviors, these were instincts. Your dog's toy hiding is encoded in their nervous system. It's not learned, it's not trained. It's ancient. The surprising part, the caching behavior was strongest in dogs from breeds historically used for independent hunting. Terriers, huskies, breeds that would have needed to survive on their own kills. Toy group breeds, dogs bred to be companions, not hunters, showed less caching behavior but still showed it. No amount of telling your dog the toy is safe will stop them from hiding it, because the behavior isn't rational. It's ancestral. Your dog isn't thinking, "I need to hide this toy because there might not be food later." Your dog's nervous system is responding to an ancient algorithm. "I found something valuable, I must hide it." This is why some dogs obsessively hide toys in the same spot. They're not forgetting where they put them. They're reinforcing the hiding location. They're saying, "This is where my valuable things go." Over thousands of years, this behavior kept wolves alive. Those dogs that didn't cache resources died during lean times. Only the dogs with strong caching instincts survived. Your dog carries that genetic memory. Every time they hide a toy, they're participating in a survival ritual that's been refined over millennia. And here's the thing, they have no idea why they're doing it. The behavior is automatic. The instinct just fires. But here's where it gets more interesting, because toy hiding isn't just about ancient instinct. It's also about anxiety. A dog in a secure environment, a dog that knows food always arrives, that toys are always available, hides toys less frequently. But a dog that experiences unpredictability, that experiences resource scarcity, hides toys obsessively. This is where the survival instinct meets modern anxiety. Researchers at the University of Vienna conducted a series of experiments testing how dogs respond to resource unpredictability. They gave some dogs consistent access to toys. Other dogs had inconsistent access. Sometimes toys were available, sometimes they weren't. Then they gave all the dogs new toys. The results were striking. Dogs with inconsistent access to toys showed significantly more hiding behavior. They buried toys more deeply. They hid them in more locations. They checked on them more frequently. What it means, dogs don't just hide toys because of ancient instinct. They hide toys when they're anxious about whether resources will be available. This is crucial because it means toy hiding is communicating something about your dog's emotional state. A dog that hides toys obsessively might be anxious. They might be uncertain about whether their resources are secure. The researchers also looked at dogs that had experienced resource scarcity, dogs from shelters, dogs that had experienced hunger, dogs that had been neglected. Those dogs showed the most obsessive hiding behavior. Even after months or years in a secure home with consistent resources, these dogs still hid toys like they might disappear. Toy hiding can be a trauma response. Your dog isn't just acting on ancient instinct. Your dog might be managing anxiety rooted in past experience. This is why rescued dogs often hide toys obsessively. It's not because they haven't learned that resources are safe. It's because they learned the hard way that resources disappear. And that lesson doesn't erase easily. There's another layer. Dogs that live with other dogs show more hiding behavior. They're not just managing scarcity anxiety. They're managing competition anxiety. If I leave this toy visible, my housemate might take it. This behavior is actually adaptive. These dogs are solving a real problem. If you have multiple dogs and limited toys, hiding toys is a rational strategy. You can't just tell your dog you're safe. You can't logic your dog out of scarcity anxiety, because the anxiety isn't logical. It's based on their nervous system's assessment of their environment. A dog whose past was unpredictable will manage toys like their future is unpredictable, even if their present is completely stable. There's one more layer to toy hiding, and it's about control. A dog who hides toys is doing something that feels important. They're controlling their environment. They're deciding where valuable things go. They're creating a system where they know where resources are. In the wild, this is survival. A wolf that caches meat knows where to find it. A dog that knows where their toys are has control, and control is calming to a nervous system. Researchers at the University of California studied the neurobiology of caching in dogs. They measured stress hormones before and after dogs hid toys. What they found, hiding toys decreased stress hormone levels. The act of hiding resources literally calmed dogs down. Your dog isn't just hiding toys. Your dog is using toy hiding as a self-regulation tool. When your dog is anxious, hiding their toys helps them feel calmer. This explains why some dogs become obsessive hiders when stressed. During thunderstorms, during moves, during changes in their environment, their nervous system is dysregulated, and hiding toys is a way to self-regulate. The hiding behavior creates a sense of control. I know where my things are. I've secured them. My environment is manageable. There's also a territorial component. Dogs that hide toys in specific locations are marking those locations as their territory. The hidden toy becomes a marker. This is my spot. My things are here. Multi-dog households show this clearly. Each dog often has a favorite hiding spot, and they defend that spot more aggressively than they'd defend a visible toy. Researchers also discovered breed differences here. Terriers and other independent working breeds showed the most territorial hiding behavior. They didn't just hide toys. They hid them and then guarded the location. Sporting breeds showed less territorial behavior. They'd hide toys but were less concerned with defending the hiding spot. Toy hiding is partly about genetics. Some dogs are genetically programmed to be more territorial about their caches. Understanding that toy hiding is partly about control and regulation changes how you should respond. Your dog isn't being destructive or obsessive. Your dog is managing their emotional state. Preventing toy hiding by removing toys doesn't solve the underlying need for control. It actually increases anxiety because your dog loses their self-regulation tool. The healthier approach is to understand what your dog needs from the hiding behavior and provide it in a safe way. So your dog's toy hiding is actually 3 simultaneous processes. An ancient survival mechanism firing because you're a dog and your ancestors cached resources. An anxiety response to uncertainty about whether resources will be available. A control and regulation strategy to manage your nervous system and mark your territory. All 3 are happening at the same time. A dog might hide a toy because their nervous system is responding to ancestral programming, but they might hide it obsessively because they're anxious. And they might hide it in a specific location because they're managing control and territory. One dog's toy hiding might be mostly instinct. Another dog's toy hiding might be mostly anxiety. And another dog's might be mostly about territorial control. The behavior looks identical, but the underlying cause is different. This is why some dogs hide toys and then move on, and other dogs hide toys obsessively and check on them constantly. Your dog's specific pattern tells you what's driving the behavior, and once you understand what's driving it, you can respond in a way that actually helps your dog. If your dog hides toys occasionally, this is probably normal ancestral behavior. Your dog is expressing an ancient instinct. This is fine. If your dog hides toys obsessively and guards them, your dog is likely managing anxiety about resource security. Does your dog have consistent access to resources? Does your dog have past trauma? Are you in a multi-dog household creating competition? Addressing the underlying anxiety, not the toy hiding, is what helps. If your dog hides toys in specific locations and defends those locations, your dog is managing control and territory. This is normal, especially in independent breeds. Provide designated hiding spots so your dog can express this need safely. If your rescue dog is an obsessive hider, your dog learned from survival that resources disappear. Patience and consistency over time help, but hiding behavior might persist even in secure environments. If you have multiple dogs and one obsessively hides, that dog might be managing competition anxiety. Providing separate spaces and toys can help. Don't try to stop the behavior. Try to understand it, then provide it safely. Your pampered pup is hiding a secret from their wild past. And now you know what that secret is. Your dog is running a survival algorithm written 10,000 years ago. Your dog's nervous system is managing resource scarcity in a world where resources appear automatically. The wolf ancestors who had to hoard to survive passed down that instruction manual, and your dog is following it without understanding why. When your dog hides their toy, they're not being weird. They're being ancestral. Your dog doesn't remember being hungry, but your dog's nervous system does on a cellular level. Once you understand how resource scarcity still dictates your dog's brain, you'll never watch your toy hiding the same way again, because you'll understand your dog isn't fighting a game. Your dog is fighting an ancient battle. In your living room, I want to hear about your dog's toy hiding. Does your dog hide toys and move on? Does your dog obsessively guard them? Does your dog hide them in specific locations? Tell me what your dog's pattern is, because I'm genuinely curious whether your dog is mostly expressing ancestral instinct, managing anxiety, or claiming territory. Drop it in the comments. I read all of them.